Hey guys, it's Will. I want to welcome you to our second ever video email. So I hope you enjoy. I got a lot of good feedback on the last video, and I really appreciate all of that. So settle in, and we'll go over a few things that you all should know for small group celebration. All right. Okay, so why do we do small group celebration? It's a good question. Some people have asked me that, but let me just go over a few of the main vision pieces for small group celebration. I know many of you have done it for many years, and that's great. But I just want to give everyone kind of a refresher of why we do it and some of the vision behind it. So first off, it's to celebrate Jesus' birth, and I can't think of a better time of year to do this, as we just got into December, and now we're getting ready for Christmas to really celebrate that time with our groups. Secondly, it's a time that we can celebrate with our teams, just being a team and being a community and being a small group. So it's really just to kind of throw a party and have fun with our kids and enjoy that time. It's really kind of reflect on these past few months of ministry that we've done with our groups and just to celebrate that time and with our kids. So, and then third, this is a bit new. But integrating parents to come down. And the sole main purpose of this is really just to help create a time that we give parents the opportunity to at least meet another family that's in their child's small group. It just really helps make the church smaller, helps them feel more connected to our K1 room and to that leader, to that group, and helps them feel more a part of it. Really, and just thinking about myself, being a dad soon, I'm going to want to know who's in my child's small group. I'm going to want to know the different parents. For various reasons, but I think any parent would want that. You'd want to know the kids that are in your kids group, or you'd want to know a few parents. It's just good community. It's good community building. If you have questions or anything like that, but relationships can really form out of that, and that's something I would love. As my child goes through Promised Land, then that's something I would love to. I want to know the parents, and I would like to be invested. So this time that we're doing in small group celebration is really again to help parents, just give them the opportunity. We're not going to force it, but just give them the opportunity to meet another family. And I'll go over more details with that in a bit later on in this video. But just wanted to give you those three highlights of kind of why we do this and what to expect. So anyways, hang on, and we're going to do a few more things. And all right, take care. Okay, what is the layout of the hour and logistics? It's a very good question as well. I think the more information that we can all know, the better. It just helps us prepare as leaders and just to prepare and to know what to expect. So let me go over a few things of just how the hour's gonna be laid out, and then I'll go over a few of the more the detailed activities and things that we'll be doing after that. So first off, regular we do playtime. We'll clean up. And what we're going to do right after that is do our connecting time. So mid group will go to their location, and small groups will go to their locations. In that time, it's going to be about a 10 to 12 minute time slot you have, and this is the time where you'll get to bring an activity of your own to do with the kids. So in the past, you guys have provided the whole activity for your group. You're still doing that. You're still providing an activity, but that's for just about that 10 to 12 minute range in the very beginning of connecting time. Now, if you're a sub leader, if you only serve once a month or kind of here and there, don't worry. We'll have an extra activity, a backup activity. If someone's leader didn't show up, we'll provide you with that activity. But all the weekly leaders, please, I encourage you guys to be able to think of an activity that you can bring for these kids that's going to last about 10 to 12 minutes for this beginning connecting time. Okay. Now, second off, I'm sorry. So after that, we'll go to large group. Jeff will do the program as normal. It'll be phenomenal. After that, we'll break into our small groups then. That time, we are going to, mid group will go to their spot, small groups will go to theirs. We're going to provide the activities for you in that time. In your curriculum, It lists all the activities, but I'll just read it to you so you know. So in that time, you're going to be doing, you're going to be decorating cookies for one. Kids will be get to decorate cookies. I'll explain those in a second. And then a team flag, like a team banner, and then an individual flag that they can wave around. And I'll explain that in a second. So that'll happen in mid group and small group, and so the kids will hang on to those. So now this is getting around pickup time. So when pickup time happens, we will we will hold the parents after service is over. We'll hold them at the door so they won't come in the room just yet. Then we'll bring mid group in to join up with their color team in the room. And from there, Jeff and I will be on stage kind of directing parents to find your child and then take a seat with them by their color flag. From there, Jeff and I will kind of go over and explain to the parents what's going to happen next and just welcome them to the room and set up our next time, our next activity that we'll do with them. So from there, Jeff and I will dismiss the parents. So parents with the mid group, they'll go to their mid group, and then parents with small group, they'll stay with small group time. Now in that time, when parents were walking in, then that's when kids are going to have the team banners and they're going to wave their flags that they made in small group prior to parents coming down. That's kind of just to welcome the parents in and say, hey, we're so glad you're here, and to do that. So now cookies will be on their mats still, and so when parents come now, then they break into groups. They can eat their cookies and show their parents what they made and all that. So now in this time when parents are staying after in their groups, I'm going to be out in mid group, and I'm going to kind of welcome the parents and get that prepared with the mid group leader, and then we'll facilitate that time. Now small groups, you guys will facilitate that time that you have with parents. It's going to be about 15 to 20 minutes. I would say no longer than 20 minutes. You will. The parents have been encouraged. They know to either bring a family photo or just something to be prepared to share a family tradition they have or something they like to do together as a family. And those are just a few things to help the conversation flow with these families. But really, I would go around your circle. I would set up a circle with the parents and have them sit with their child. And you really just go around, and they can share to the group maybe the family photo, and they can say who's in their family, or maybe they have a tradition that they do together. Maybe they go cut down a tree together or something. They can share that with the group. So small group leader's job to facilitate that time. Just really set up the circle like you would a small group, and really kind of go around. You introduce yourself first. Hey, I'm Will. And, this is a little bit about me. And then go around the circle and have parents voluntarily share, something they brought or a tradition. Mid group, very similar thing out there. We'll be helping you lead through that, and the mid group leader will help that as well. Just a note: if you have a very large group, like the orange team or brown or red team, and it might be a little hard to go around the whole circle with the parents and have them share, you could always pair the parents up with each other. So just say, introduce yourself first, and then pair them up with another family. So hey parents, we're gonna pair you up with another family. Have them just pick a family, and then they share or exchange their photo they brought of their family, and just explain a little bit about them. So that's really kind of the whole time, guys. It's just to create that time that parents can just meet another family, and who knows what'll go from there. And we're just kind of leaving it up to God, and putting it in His hands. So I think that's all. I know it's a lot of information, but again, I'm really excited about this weekend. It's probably my favorite weekend of the year, or one of them. But I'm excited to see how it goes. Please, if you have any questions or anything, please let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. Okay, good question. What do you need to bring as the small group leader, and what will Promised Land provide? Again, small group leaders, weekly leaders, you guys know who you are. So you just need to bring an activity for that first 10 to 12 minute portion of time. If you're a monthly leader, anything like that, don't worry about bringing anything. We'll have extra things on hand to supply. And Promised Land will supply the cookies, the decorations for those, juice boxes, and all the crafts and activities for the end small group time. All right, and that's it. Okay, really quick, because this video is like 10 minutes long now, and you guys are probably falling asleep. So if you are free that weekend, please stop on by, shoot me an email, let me know if you can serve. Would love to help. My goal is to have every group have at least one leader. So we need a bunch of you. Let me know. I'm out of the office this coming weekend, the 3rd and 4th. I'll be back in the office on Wednesday. Please shoot me emails, phone calls, whatever you need to do if you have questions, and I will answer those. All right, thank you, and adios.